Yo, yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and the subscriber sent a donation. So remember, if you want to guarantee that your question is going to be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation so we can get to this. So thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, click that link, all right? So this one says, Mr. Locario, by nature, aren't males supposed to be the pursuers? For example, in the animal kingdom, the males compete with each other and try to impress the female to pass down their genes. But let's say the male was not competing or trying to impress the female, he would not be able to pass down his genes. But in the human world, it's the opposite. According to pickup artists and dating coaches, the male that doesn't compete and try to impress the female is the most attractive. Please explain. Also, girls I talk to keep accusing me of playing games because I don't text or call them enough, but they never hit me up. They always wait for me to hit them up. Is that how it's supposed to be? All right. So basically, right, what you got to understand is that when it comes to, men and women, because you're saying like, hey, aren't the guys supposed to be the pursuers and all this other stuff, right? Now, as a guy, right, you can go and pursue chicks, right? You can go and talk to them, holler at them, and make that stuff happen, right? Now, you don't need to try to impress them. You shouldn't be sweating them. You shouldn't be doing all this extra stuff, because the thing is that women have to choose you, okay? And I think that's the part that guys don't understand, is that women do the choosing, meaning that you can talk to 100 women, right? But if only 10 of those women are feeling you, those are the only 10 you're really going to get with, right? But the thing is that the interaction between you and these women don't really happen in most cases unless you, the man, goes and approaches and makes it happen. You understand what I'm saying? So most women aren't going to go and approach you. So you have to go and approach them, right? So that's sort of you pursuing them. But what you got to understand is that the girls that you're going to get with are the ones who choose you, the ones that say, okay, I'm feeling you, right? So the thing is that a lot of times what guys say, they say, well, I'm not going to go and approach a girl unless she chooses me, meaning they have to see some choosing signals, like, a girl checking them out, giving them heavy eye contact, smiling at them or whatever. So a lot of guys are, on that thought process of, I'm not even going to approach a girl unless she's giving me those choosing signs, right? But see, I look at it different, where I feel like, a lot of times what's going to happen is you're going to encounter women who are not going to really be giving you obvious signs or giving you signs at all. And then when you approach them and you talk to them, then they start to choose you at that moment because they're feeling that interaction. And now that interaction, they made them actually want to fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when you interact with a girl or you approach her, whatever it is you're doing, at the end of the day, the girl has to choose you, meaning she has to feel you in order for something to happen. This is why, a lot of times I tell guys, you don't have to be calling these girls 10 times a day. You don't have to, try to make it work a lot of times, because if she wants it to work, if she wants to make something happen with you, she will holler at you. She will return your call. She will, stick with the dates and all that other stuff, right? Now, you were saying that a lot of these girls that you're dealing with, they would say that they think you're playing games because you're not really hitting them up that much and all this other stuff. Now, see, this is like sort of like the paradox of the whole situation when you're dealing with chicks, is because you don't want to give them too much attention, because if you give them too much attention, then it's like, it's going to be that vibe of you being needy and sweating them, and that's going to turn them off, right? But you don't want to fall back too much, because then when you fall back too much, they feel like, well, I guess this guy's not into me because he's not calling me or he's not doing this. So the thing is that you have to find that happy medium, that balance, to where you're, giving enough attention to where the situation's progressing, but you're not doing too much to where you come off as needy and, it turns her off. You understand what I'm saying? And it's a very tricky thing to do. And this is why I tell guys that when you get a girl's number and you hit her up literally just to set a date, and then you don't call her until, the day of the date or whatever, and then you see her on the date, you hang out, and then, you hit her up one more time only to set up a date. You don't really, holler at the girl every day, every week. You don't do all of that. So it's that balance of, yeah, I hit you up, and I hit you up to set up a date, I don't hit you up to call and talk to you on the phone for an hour. You understand what I'm saying? Because then that's going to be too much. But the thing is that if you hit her up just to set up a date and then see her on a date, then hit her up again to set up a date and see her on a date, there's that medium of, okay, I see you on the date. I don't really see you for that week. And the only time you hear from me is when I set up another date so that we could get together, and then we get together, and then, you know, I fall back and then we get together again. So you're doing that little dance there. And then what happens is that, you know, later on, as you start to see this particular girl, let's say you kept seeing her for a few months, and then she'll start calling you more, and then y'all will go back and forth a little bit more, and then it'll, you know, turn into whatever it needs to turn into, right? But the thing is that there has to be that balance when you're dealing with women. You understand what I'm saying? And unfortunately, this is how it has to go, because I know a lot of guys be like, damn, why I gotta be so complicated? Why I gotta be on that bullshit? But see, the thing is that that's how women respond. You understand? I remember somebody was telling me, like, you know, that women are like cats. You understand? And I agree with that. It's like, you know, when you try to pet the cat or you try to go, you know, sweat the cat, it's like, oh, get away from me. And then when you don't pay no attention, that's when it's coming and trying to like be all up on you. That's the way that women are a lot of time. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is that you have to be able to create that balance. You understand? So that is pretty much it. Guys, listen, if you have any more questions, click the link below, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below so you can send me a question and I'll do a video on it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which gives you 7 tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.